Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my finds of the day from the estate sale. So, of course, I went to another estate sale and found a couple things, as you can see. I had a lot of cool vintage light bulbs and stuff there as well, and they also had a lot of HID bulbs as well. So I did get a couple HID bulbs and some other stuff in here as well, as you can see. So we'll start off with these first. So I found two of these. These are very interesting bulbs. These are Philips Eco Vintage, of course, landscape and accent light. It's a T4 replacement bulb. So of course for landscape lighting and stuff like that. So of course it's a 50-watt replacement and only uses 30 watts. Of course GY 635 base. But as you can see, this is a very interesting bulb. And you can also see it's kind of got color to it as well. So I found two of these at that estate sale, which are really cool. Puts out 750 lumens. And then of course there's the fixtures you can use it in, a path light, and then a kind of like maybe a wall sconce fixture. So there's that. Of course, here's the information on the back. If you want to pause and read that, you can. And then, of course, this bulb was made in Germany, so this is definitely a high-quality bulb. And these are very interesting bulbs. Of course, I remember seeing the same exact bulb on eBay for a while as well, which I don't know if eBay still has the same exact bulb, but I do remember seeing one of these on eBay for a while. But yeah, these are very interesting bulbs. You can kind of see it's got color to it as well, so I'm definitely looking forward to turning on one of these ones. We'll probably turn on this one since this one has been opened before, as you can see. Of course, this one has the same information on this side as well. And this one was also made in Germany. So there's that. I think what we'll do is we'll save that for last because that's really interesting as well that I found at the estate sale. So we'll look at our next bulb that we got. So I saw that they had two of these. And this is a very interesting bulb. So this is a vintage tungsten 75 watt 120 volt flood incandescent bulb, which is really cool. They had two of these in a vintage motion sensor floodlight there that they tore down at the time, and yeah, these are really cool. So this almost looks kind of like a GE, like one of the older GE Wattmiser bulbs. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But this is interesting because this is a 75 watt. Usually you find these in 150 watts, but this is a 75 watt. So I thought this was kind of interesting. Of course, it is a little bit dirty. I'll have to clean it up, but the base is in very good condition. It's just a little dirty. Now, I have not tested it out to see if it works. I would hopefully hope it works. But yeah, there's that. So a nice vintage tungsten 75 watt par 38 incandescent bulb there. And then we'll take a look at one of the HID bulbs as well. So I got two HID bulbs there. This one I think is a Sylvania 150 watts S55 ballast high pressure sodium bulb, and it is BT in shape. Now they had a couple of these bulbs there. I kind of picked out the one that had the best etch. This one kind of had somewhat of a best etch, but of course there's the etch on it. Of course HG means contains mercury. So this bulb looks slightly used, but other than that, it is in very great condition. Of course, a very nice brass base, as you can see, so that's cool. And this will definitely have its own separate video as well. So there's that. Well, of course, all these bulbs will have their own separate video. And then they also had a couple of these bulbs as well, the Dammer brand bulbs. So I picked up one of these. They had a couple high pressure sodium ones in this Dammer brand, but I picked up one in the Metal Halide brand here. So this is the Dammer Metal X Vapor. So that's kind of what they call their Metal Halide bulbs. Of course, here's the information on it. You can still buy these bulbs at the Light Bulb Depot store. which of course I've done a video on the Light Bulb Depot store where I've gotten bulbs there before, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So of course it is the M100/U/medium base, pulse start metal halide, 4K, which is the color temperature, of course pulse start, 100 watt clear, and of course here's some more information about it. Of course the ballast code is the M90/ or actually I think it's the M90/E. And then of course here's the information about the wattages and ballast codes, which is interesting. I do like how they have that all listed on there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So of course that's the bulbs that they sell there. And I think this is what the price of it costs. I don't know if that's the price. It looks like the price of it, but yeah, there's that. So we'll go ahead and take a look at our bulb. See if I can carefully get this out. I did check it, and it is brand new in the box, which that's pretty cool. And of course, here's the information on it. So of course, Dammer, Metal X Vapor, M100/U/medium. Of course, 4K, which is color temperature, and of course M90/E, which this is a enclosed rated metal halide bulb. And what I also thought was kind of interesting on this bulb as well is it looks like it's got some kind of starter on the arc tube assembly, which is kind of interesting. I've never really seen a metal halide bulb have that before, but that's kind of interesting. Of course, as you can see, this is brand new, never used. So this will also be getting its own video as well. But it's kind of interesting that it has like a little bit of a starter on there. So that's kind of an interesting feature about this bulb. But yeah, there's that. And then, of course, we'll take a look at our last item, which is really cool. And so all the stuff that you see here that I got from that estate sale, I got everything in this lot for $10, which that was actually a really great deal, especially for getting the ballast in the lot too. Oh yeah, before we look at the ballast, here's the information on it. So I found this, which is really cool. This is a 150 watts high pressure sodium ballast. And this was really cool to find an HID ballast at that estate sale. So I can actually turn on that Sylvania 150 watt high pressure sodium bulb with this ballast. So of course here's the information on it. So this is a Dammer ballast, which is of course HID core and coil ballast replacement kit. Of course 150 watt high pressure sodium. And this is actually a just a single tap ballast. So this is rated for 120 volts only, which is perfect because of course it's easy to wire up. So of course it tells you what it includes: the brackets, wire caps, wire ties, and stuff like that. Of course it says Dammer ballast. And of course, as you can see, here it is. So of course there's the nice ballast core right there. Of course there's the igniter and the brackets. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and take the ballast out. We can kind of take a look at it real quick. So of course here's the information on the core of the ballast here. If you wanted to pause and read that, you can. So I will also have a separate video of testing this ballast out too and wiring it up. But yeah, of course this is brand new, never used, so that's really cool. So this ballast should definitely work. But yeah, of course everything's included with this ballast, which is nice, and that'll be pretty cool because now we'll be able to turn on 150 watt high pressure sodium bulbs, which that'll be really cool. But yeah, there it is. So that was my finds of the day from an estate sale. So anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day.